On these shelves lie centuries of human thought and discovery, an inspiration for the European Parliament's Panel for Science and Technology, STOA. Representatives from academia, experts and policymakers have gathered here to discuss how to protect a hallmark of democracy and competitiveness, academic freedom.
Without academic freedom, there is no competitiveness. This isn't just about science, this is about Europe's economy.
Since 2022, STOA has published the annual European Parliament Academic Freedom Monitor, which identifies emerging threats to this fundamental value.
When it comes to funding higher education, when it comes to the growing role of social media being used for attacks on academics, there are all kinds of new areas that have emerged that potentially form a threat to academic freedom. So each of them individually doesn't represent a crisis, but if you take them together, then it's a source of concern.
The conference also looked into the issue of academic freedom beyond Europe.
There's increased surveillance, increased interference, increased self-censorship also by academia, going ahead with certain research topics.
In response to these risks, the European Parliament is pushing for stronger legal protections at the European level.
What we want to do is that we, at least in the field of the freedom of science, we have a solid legal base. There's a challenge because in the treaties we are in charge of the scientific freedom, but we are not in charge of education. But in perspective, we want to have a change of the treaties, and we want to have it in the treaties as a kind of basic, almost universal right.
Through initiatives like the EP Forum for Academic Freedom, STOA is working to ensure that this right remains protected for future generations.